Greetings again. I'd like to explore a little bit around the title of my upcoming workshop, which is Homecoming, Reuniting the Body and Mind through Yoga and Science. And that's a idea that's all over the place these days, the body-mind connection. We use software called Mind-Body Online, which is an odd phrase, actually, to think about it. And it's an important idea that we understand the ways that our mind arises out of the body, and that our experience of our body is very shaped by the ideas and expectations we have. But there's always been something a little missing for me in just that two-part model for doing yoga just to connect the body and the mind. What was missing, I recently realized, is the larger body of the world and the earth. So what exactly is this body of ours? It's composed of all of the elements. And that's an idea in the yoga traditions, Indian traditions, the 5-element model. We're made of earth, water, fire, air, and space. And I've always been fascinated by that model, the way it might correlate with our different emotional bodies, organ systems, psychological modes. But I think it's well worth exploring what are these elements in their external real state, not just earth as an abstract experience of solidity, but what is this earth that we're made of? And I think science gives us some amazing stories to tell. What it means that we're made of earth. It's not just the Bible, it's science that suggests that we are somehow this animate form of earth and water and the fire of the sun, the movement of the winds in the air. Of course, this earth we now know, remarkably, is born out of the dust cloud that condensed to form our star. That dust cloud was produced by our grandmother star's death, the supernova death of our grandmother star burst forth and created the metals and the heavier elements upon which we rely. Our ability to metabolize energy as sunlight, as food, depends on certain trace minerals that only exist because of a supernova billions of years ago that preceded our star's formation. That is the earth that we're made of. We can trace the history of these molecules that make us up right now back to the beginning. So there is this ability now, and surely it's partial and will be corrected further, maybe radically, but we do have a sense of the great story. This idea put forth in the book Journey of the Universe by Brian Swimme and Mary Tucker, among others, Thomas Berry as well. We have the outlines of our great story going back to whatever this beginning of our universe was, the Big Bang, or the great flaring forth, as Brian Swimme puts it. Expansion of space itself, the condensation of stars, eventually our star, our Earth, its cooling down, precipitation of water, the creation of a home for life in the early waters, on up to now. So we have a story that absolutely speaks to our unity with all of the elements, the way that we arise out of the elements. And now we're at this remarkable moment where we, this little capsule of the cosmos, has this ability to reflect on itself and its place, our place in this whole thing. And that seems very much in line with the yoga project to me, the project of yoking ourselves back, not just to our bodies, but to this larger breathing, turning body of earth, and even this larger home in the universe. So that's my grand vision, to link yoga to the great story, and it can only be done in small pieces. I want to make sure to avoid just generating more beautiful ideas, which are important, but again, these beautiful ideas ideally are carried home to our felt experience and help re-enchant, enliven this felt experience of ours, and really serve as a reminder of what a remarkable thing it is that we're here at all, that we're alive, and that we can be together and share in it. Thanks for your curiosity once again, and we'll explore some further ideas soon.